Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, it was the single biggest thing I ever did as a salesperson that improved my performance, right? So, I'm obviously very biased that it helps. The thing I worry about, and I never thought about it this way. I was interviewing Amy Volas, last year on the podcast, and she was like, "I hate the term personal branding because the implications of it are like I'm branding myself, and when you're a salesperson, you're working for an organization. It's less about branding yourself, it's more about branding the organization. There are different use cases for personal branding for sure, but in the context of this conversation, I think of it as less about personal branding and more about being a living, breathing symbol of your customers' problems. And just doing that in a way that you can, like, you get so much more scale than any amount of cold calls or cold emails you can send. So I think about it in like I mentioned this word before, but being a magnet, right? I want people to come to me because of my content, hitting them in the face with, wow, this is like a mirror. Where I see some people go down a wrong path is trying to present themselves as an expert when they're not, um, trying to product pitch in learning forums. That's kind of icky. So I think it's like if you are going to invest in it, you really do have to develop that customer acumen and say, I'm just going to use it to attract customers to the problem as opposed to attract customers to me being an expert. I think that just opens up a lot of skepticism, a lot of like weird tonality, things like that.